Credit card crimes, they flood into police faster than ever. Like last week, a woman shopping at this Austin store, putting her bags in the trunk, pepper sprayed and robbed of her credit cards. Or this criminal gang police stopped at the Austin airport last week. They're accused of making fake IDs, stealing identities, opening credit card accounts, and almost making off with thousands in merchandise.
It's your money and your privacy.
But the massive volume of cases means credit card crime goes largely unpunished, even here at home. Of the thousands of reports that roll in each year, very few actually end in arrest. In Travis County, only 57 are being prosecuted right now. KXAN's Chris Sadeghi explains new, clever criminal tactics are making it nearly impossible for police to keep up.
Credit card crime. Reports and calls to police come fast and furious.
Hundreds and possibly thousands a month.
But most times, it's too late.
It's very difficult to investigate.
And get ready, because it could very likely happen to you.
It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
6 o'clock is when the charges started.
When came earlier this year for Mart Rushing, with purchases on his credit card he didn't make, including a $2,500 online purchase at Straight Music for a flute. Confusing because his card hadn't recently left his wallet except for just a few seconds.
The only time it was out of possession was at a Red Lobster.
The act of simply paying for your lunch is all that is needed. Court documents say Rushing's waitress made a photocopy of his card before giving it back to him. But a number, a name, and an expiration date is often enough to go online shopping.
I knew it was fake.
With credit card and debit card thefts, technology is on the side of the thieves. For years, they've used credit card skimmers like this one to steal and record card info, just like that. But now they're more creative, and Austin Police Financial Crimes Detective Brenda Balzan has to look a little harder.
One of the red flags we're seeing a lot is a $1.50 charge at a Coke machine.
$1.50. Not much, barely noticeable on your bank statement, but the crook has bigger plans than a snack. Once information is stolen, there are card cloning devices that can be easily bought online, and that $1.50 charge is just a test drive.
Basically what they're doing is testing it to see if it works.
If it does, they can use it the way police say Rogelio Barrios did in February, using a cloned card to buy $11,000 worth of diesel fuel from these gas stations. That case ended in an arrest, but a very small percentage of cases end with consequences. Travis County prosecutor Gary Cobb admits even a crime as prevalent and problematic as this one is not their biggest concern.
I think our community wants us to use our criminal justice resources more against violent criminals.
And even with those credit card criminals they catch, they usually aren't kept very long.
Maybe put them on probation if they've committed one of these crimes, get restitution.
Relatively speaking, we're tiny.
Even at APD, not many eyeballs are looking out for credit card crime.
We have 5 detectives working full-time on what equates to hundreds and thousands of these crimes.
Fortunately for Rushing, Straight Music suspected something was up and called police.
At that point, I knew that it was a stolen credit card scam.
I want to see somebody get in trouble for it.
The credit card system is such that unless you're paying with cash all the time, there's no such thing as complete protection. Still, the most common form of theft is the good old-fashioned physical stealing of cards out of purses and vehicles, so you'll want to make sure your cards are secure. But there are some changes coming that could make some big differences in the industry, and it boils down to the difference between these two cards. Coming up at 10 o'clock, we'll tell you what those differences are and what changes are coming. For now, I'm Chris Sadeghi with KXAN Investigates.